Yeah. Hello, everybody. It is Saturday afternoon.
Yeah, I know it's too late, but doing a show still?
Yeah, well, actually, it's early. And Aurora, you picked this song. I said, Aurora, what song do you want to start our little show off with? And you said, Ring My Bell.
Yes. I know my voice sounds silly.
No, it doesn't sound silly. I think a lot of people are like, I like this song. And who plays this song a lot?
Dominic.
Dominic the Ice Cream Man, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's what Oh man. Ting-a-ling. You like that part too? Yeah, there's a lot of bells in this one. Well, so Aurora, it's just you and me. We're hanging out. We're talking into the microphone.
Yep.
Yeah.
Perfect for today.
Why is it perfect today? What happened today?
I don't know. It's just you and daughter day.
It's Daddy and Daughter Day.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and it's raining.
Mm-hmm. That's cozy.
It's cozy, right?
I wish we could stay in here till it's over.
You want to stay in here until the rain is over?
Uh-huh.
Well, it's not really raining that bad right now. It was supposed to be really bad, but
when it was dinner time, I heard it was going to be like a thunderstorm.
Today, or when it's dinner time yesterday?
Today.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. Yeah, I don't know. I didn't hear any thunder out there, but what do you want to do for dinner tonight? You want to go out to dinner? What are you in the mood for? You're in the mood for a burger, for a little bit of steak? What do you want? Calamari? What do you want?
What's today?
Today's Saturday.
And is it family day?
Well, maybe we'll see. So you know what Anthony's doing right now?
What?
Uncle Anthony is doing a very big race. He's doing a 30-mile race in New Jersey somewhere. He's he you know how much food he ate? He had to eat so much food so that he would have all the energy to do 30 miles. He's running up hills and he's going through mud and all that stuff.
Wow.
I know. When next time we see him, he might be limping. He might be so sore. What do you think? Do you think you can do a race that big?
No, I will be doing the race, but somewhere in the race, I will just give up.
You would just give up? Well, what would it be? Would you just like, I'm too tired?
Yeah.
Well, listen, you have a long ways to go until you can do one of Uncle Anthony's races. He does crazy stuff even Daddy wouldn't even bother doing. They're just long races. You're going up and down mountains.
What would you do if you did that kind of race?
Well, if I signed up for it, I'd have to force myself through. I don't know if I would win it.
Yeah, but I will really, really like to win it.
You would like to win?
Yeah, but
there's smaller races for kids.
Ew.
But you gotta run hard. You can't do when you run around the living room, you put your mean face on and you go and you run so fast. And then when we go to T-ball and it's time to run down to first base, you kind of just prance down to first base. I said, come on, Aurora, run. Show everybody that if you ran a race, you'd have to show everybody how you run in the living room.
Well, I just want to say that I'm a really good race car.
You are a good race car. And you're doing pretty good on your scooter lately, too. So you could be a scooter racer as well.
Yeah, I just love riding scooter. That's my favorite vehicle.
It is? What do you think is better about the scooter than any other vehicle that you know right now?
Because the scooter is good because you could put your heel on the ground and move your leg, and that's kind of like an exercise for your leg.
It is, and it also helps you balance, right?
Yes.
So That you get exercise and you get balance, and that's all very good stuff.
Yeah.
So,
and did you know when you fall down and when you make mistakes, you kind of learn?
Yes, you always learn. Well, you have to make. Some people don't learn from their mistakes, and that's a problem. But if you make a mistake, it's good to learn from it because then you get better the next time.
Yeah, and did you know even grown-ups could still fall down?
Oh, I know. I've seen plenty of grown-ups fall down. I used to work in a gym.
And what did you do?
What did I do? I was a personal trainer. So you know how Daddy talks into the microphone for work, and I write the shows and all that stuff. Well, before I was doing this, I was going to gyms and I was training people to help them get strong and all that stuff. And when you go to a gym and when you work inside the gym, you see a lot of stuff. You see a lot of people make mistakes, and sometimes people fall off of treadmills.
Even sometimes gymnastic people fall off balance beams. And also there's sometimes wood and you kind of hurt your butt.
You hurt your butt on what? If you fall off the balance beam?
Yeah, and really some balance beam girls have wood. No cushioning stuff.
What do you mean? Wait, some balance beam girls have wood. What's made of wood?
Okay, like they balance on the balance beam.
Yes.
And also there's like a wood floor under them, and they fall down on it, and that really hurts their butt.
Oh, well, I guess it's good to have a butt, right? Because butt's like a cushion.
Mm-hmm.
But I thought that the balance beams was always on top of a kind of like a squishy ground.
Sometimes they just use Lego.
Just wood? Okay, well, I don't want to do that because the balance beam would probably that would make me nervous. I don't know if I would be. But you did the balance beam last week, right?
Yeah.
How was that for the first time? Mommy told me that she was watching you and that you were nervous, and the teacher was like, "It's okay, you don't have to do it." And then you said, "No. I have to do it. I want to do it because it makes me nervous, so I want to win." What did you say?
I said, the teacher said, you don't really have to do it if you're scared. And I said, well, I'm brave and I could do this. And I take a deep breath and I go for it.
You took a deep breath and you just went for it.
Mm-hmm.
That's incredible.
Because I'm brave.
Well, that's what bravery, that's what courage is all about. It's not about, everybody feels fear, you know,
yeah.
But courage is what you do when you feel scared. Okay. If you're somebody who doesn't feel fear, there's almost something wrong with you. It's just how you manage that. Fear is a good thing because that helps you manage. Okay. Is this a dangerous situation? What do I do? You need to know what's, so you did good. I like that. What else you want to talk about? You just helped me clean in here. We came here for a little bit of a cleaning. You brushed Pyretta, and we're going to be leaving in a little bit, but we just want to do a little bit of a talk show. This is nice. I think people are enjoying it so far.
Yeah. For real, I got a couple of burps out, and I think my body is saying, okay, enough. I'm hungry now.
Oh, you had a couple of burps?
Yeah.
And when you get hungry, you start burping?
Uh-huh.
Okay, so you want to go eat?
Yes.
Okay, so...
Definitely eat.
So what
Say, eat.
So what do you want to eat?
Some cheese and some ham and some mayonnaise.
Oh, so you want to go get a ham and cheese sandwich? You want to try that? I told Aurora before the show. I said, "Hey, listen, what would you think about going to a deli and getting some sandwiches together?" And I said, if you went to a deli, what kind of sandwich would you get? And I said, well, on Easter you had some ham, and you seemed to like that. Would you ever think about getting ham and cheese on a sandwich? And she thought that was a pretty good idea. So I don't know. Maybe we'll give it a shot. If you don't like it, you don't like it. Whatever. Am I right?
Yes.
Right. And then
yeah. Maybe if I don't like it, then maybe you could rip off a piece of your sandwich, and you could give another half to me, and then you could have the another half.
So if you don't like your sandwich, I can give you half of mine?
Yeah.
Well, I might have turkey and Swiss cheese. I don't think you like Swiss cheese yet. And I also put hot peppers on my sandwich too. So that might be a little bit.
My mouth is burning.
It's burning just thinking about it? Oh, they're not that hot. Jeez. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, what are we going to... Oh no. Her mouth is already burning just thinking about it. You know,
my tongue is burning.
I think you're going to like hot stuff one day, though.
I know. But I'm a girl, and girls don't like hot stuff.
Great. Yeah, yes, they do. First of all, your aunt, mommy's sister, Ashies, she loves hot peppers and all that stuff. She's a girl. Okay, it's too hot. Okay. Well, that's it. That's it. What do I got? All right, easy.
Get dressed. You're going.
Shut up.
What?
Taking my ears off.
Okay, so we'll go get some lunch. I just wanted to see. Hey, I hope everybody had a good day out there. It's good. We just dropped in on everybody, and people said this is the best guest ever. I love this. So, Aurora, maybe every once in a while, if we have a Saturday afternoon together, we can come here, we can clean the studio up, and we can do a little show together. And we can talk about whatever you want. Think about what we already did today.
Okay.
Everybody learned about balance beams, and we learned about your life a little bit in your schedule.
Oh, and I also want to say something else.
Okay, go ahead. Say whatever you like, and then we can say goodbye to everybody.
When you fall down, just get back up and do it again. Be brave, strong. Do what you have to do.
Do what you have to do. You sound like your great grandfather right now. That's a good thing.
Dad.
Okay.
You're a silly goose.
You're a scringle-doo.
If guys, close your ears, but
No, don't say. I don't know what you're about to say right now. Whatever. Don't say anything unbecoming.
Okay.
You're a dingle-doo, though.
You're a scringle-doo.
You're a fringle-dee.
You're a kringle-doo.
Okay, Skringle.
Okay, poop.
Pee-pee. You're a poopy-doo.
You're a pee-pee-doo.
Okay, well then I guess you got me there. Everybody, have a good day. Linnea, what's going on? Peter, what's going on? Hello, I see Linda and Michael and Katie and Mama Luch and Ian, and there's so many of you. Amanda, what's going on, Amanda? Well, you know, I had a Q&A. Oh, I don't know what all this stuff is. I opened up a Q&A. You know, there's a lot of things on YouTube that I don't know about because we've had so many things that have been limited on our end. You know, super chats, those are back now. But I didn't know about this whole Q&A thing or whatever. So maybe we'll do Q&A sometime. But it's time for Aurora and I to kick on down the dusty trail and get ourselves some sandwiches. Right, Aurora?
Yeah.
Okay. And And we will talk to you guys. We'll talk to you guys later. Have a wonderful weekend. Is there anything you want to say special to everybody, Aurora, aside from get up and be brave?
Goodbye, everyone. I love you.
Oh, I love you. Anyway, that's it. Have a good night, everyone. Take care. I can hear you hear Pyretus.
Yeah, I do. I definitely do. I mean,
I hear Pyretus meowing. She's probably trying to get in here. She's like, wait, don't leave me out. Don't leave me out.
This is called a happy meow. Meow.
What's a sad meow sound like? What about a confused meow? Like, what's going on here?
Meow.
What about an angry meow?
Meow.
Oh my gosh. I hope I never hear that.
Meow.
What about a hiss? You're scaring me. Stop. Please don't do this to me. Don't do this to me. All right, let's go get you some food before you get angrier. Okay? Have a good day, everybody.
With no food, I would get angrier and angrier. Then I'll fight ya.
You're going to fight me?
Yeah.
Well, you know how that's going to end? I'm going to win.
Do you know how that's going to end?
What?
I'm going to win.
All right, everybody. Become a have a great night. Have a great weekend. Subscribe to whatever, and I'll see you on Monday. If you are a monthly sponsor, I'll see you tomorrow for the Sunday stream in the morning. So become a sponsor, because this girl usually pops in on those Sunday streams while I'm drinking coffee and talking to you guys. She usually, sees what's up. So thank you, and I'll get around to all your leave a comments. I'll get around to all your comments later on, and I hope that this brought a little bit of levity to your early afternoon. Goodbye. Take care, and have a great Saturday.